Good morning, and it's going to be a really good morning. We're at Bounty Hunter Toys, a local favorite on Kenilworth Avenue North in Hamilton. Kenilworth Avenue North because they moved. Mike, good morning.
Hello.
All right, so you moved.
We moved.
Tell us all about that.
So we had a smaller store. It was a good store. It did us well.
It was.
But we needed a much bigger place. We went from like 1,500 square feet to 3,600 square feet. We needed a designated shipping section, designated sorting section, place to put stock easily, so I'm not moving 10 totes to get to one toy. Now I can just open a box and it's right there.
Nice, nice. And for anyone who doesn't know what Bounty Hunter Toys is, I mean, toys is in the name, but when you said shipping and boxing, so what exactly do you do here, Mike?
We sell fun. No, we sell old retro toys. So we sell toys that are no longer available at retail, out of print, just old toys. Usually we kind of cater to the 70s, 80s stuff, early 90s. So it's definitely stuff that you grew up with.
So stuff that you grew up with, right?
Oh,
Mike?
definitely stuff I grew up with.
Yeah. How did you get an idea to do all this, and when did it all begin? When did the magic and the fun begin, Mike?
I've been doing this. I've been selling toys for about 30 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm getting old. As old as the toys. No, I started off, I was collecting when I was a kid. I always collected comic books, the odd record here and there. And one day I literally found out, oh, my old toys are worth money, so I went and sold them. And it's just something I got into just as a part-time thing, just make a little bit of cash on the side, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then in October of 2000, we opened the store.
Wow. And so when you say when you were a kid and you realized that some of your toys were worth money, or when you got a little bit older, right? So does that mean that people can come here and sell their toys?
Absolutely. We always buy toys. And I mean, if the better shape they're in, you're going to get more money. If they're in the box, you get a lot more money.
Right.
But even if you've got toys and they're missing accessories, or a figure's missing an arm, we'll probably buy it because we can use the parts for other toys that we have. You know, we can always complete stuff. So
pretty much people, okay, so they're going through their basements, their attics, they have this old memory box under their bed, it's all dusty, open it up, find a toy. If they're not sure about it.
Just drop us a message, shoot us an email, give us a call, shoot us a message on social media. We're at BH Toys everywhere, so I mean, you can find us easily.
Okay.
You know, if it's not something that we carry, like say trains or whatever, we usually know somebody we can send you to.
Nice.
You know, but if it's action figures or definitely stuff from 70s and 80s, we're going to take it. Okay. We're going to take it before we send it somewhere else.
How many days a week are you open?
We're open Tuesday to Saturday.
Nice.
So we're only open 5 days a week because doctors don't work on Sunday.
Ah.
So, you know, I need that one day off, and I just need one day off just to rest. So, you know, we get so many toys in that I do spend a lot of time on our days off here sorting toys, pricing toys, adding stock to the website, processing orders. I mean, it's a nonstop gig. Yeah.
It's a process. Yeah. Okay, well, we have a lot more to come here at Bounty Hunter Toys on Kenilworth Avenue North in Hamilton. Mike is here, and let the fun begin. Da-na, na, 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 na. All right. Good morning. Oh, this is so much fun. Bounty Hunter Toys. I love this assignment. Love this store in Hamilton, Kenilworth Avenue North. This is their new location. Mike, is this the first time we've been here on Morning Live at your new location? I know we've been visiting you a lot, but
yeah, it's the very first time. Yeah.
So lucky me.
Hopefully not last.
Hopefully, no, it won't be. I'm holding
Clone Trooper helmet.
Yes, I am, and we are in the Star Wars section here of this. What would you refer to your store as?
Vintage toy shop.
Vintage toy
shop.
Okay.
Easiest categorization for it. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So
we've got some newer stuff. I mean, we got some stuff from the last 10 years as well.
Right.
Like every store probably does.
Sure.
But we specialize in the vintage stuff. That's what I grew up with. That's my passion. That's what I know.
And this is the exciting part, because you're bringing memories to people, right? Like
bringing back memories.
Bringing back memories to people, or even like the newer generation. Do you find you get a lot of younger people coming in? And
we have a ton of young customers.
Yeah?
So I can't even think of a good example. G.I. Joe. There's no current G.I. Joe cartoon going on.
Right.
And we have tons of little kids, probably under the age of 10, that are right into G.I. Joe. And it blows my mind. And they know, and kids come in for the wrestling, for example, too, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
But they know Hulk Hogan and all the old time wrestlers
That's
are. Roddy
nice.
Piper, Jake the Snake,
Maybe
all
their
those guys.
parents and stuff
And
too.
that's the thing, is parents, it's YouTube, it's all that stuff, right?
Yeah. Okay, we're going to talk about Star Wars, of course, though, because there are a lot of modern remakes of Star Wars and cartoons and spin-offs and stuff.
Yeah,
But
sequels.
You and
Not quite
sequels.
remakes, but sequels.
Okay.
Sequels and continuing stories, yeah.
Right, but
yeah.
you and I, we like the originals.
Oh, I prefer Han and Chewie are my guys, yeah, definitely.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your Star Wars section here. I mean, I can see you have so much.
Yeah, well, we carry everything going from the vintage stuff, which came out in the late 70s, right up to newer Star Wars Black or Star Wars Vintage Collection, which is kind of a play on the old stuff. They made the figures look updated and new, but use the old style packaging.
Wow.
So it's very, very retro looking. We only sell complete. We only sell original. We don't do reproduction items. We will do reissues. That's fine. But they have to be in the package for us to do reissues.
So when you say reproduction, what do you mean by that?
So there's a group of people, well, there's tons of people actually now, where you can 3D print weapons that are missing. So if you're missing a Stormtrooper blaster for a Stormtrooper, you can print off the Stormtrooper blaster, or you can get a mold made and then you can put it with the toy.
Oh, wow.
It's almost indistinguishable.
Okay.
But there are, like I said, I've been doing this 30 years, there are things you can definitely look for. I can tell just by looking at a toy now if it's a repro item.
Really?
Yeah, just because I've done it so long, right?
Wow.
They're getting better. They're getting much better. But yeah, it's just one thing we just don't do. If you want to collect repro items with your items, that's great. There's no wrong way to collect. Whatever makes you happy is the best way to collect.
Sure.
But we personally, we don't want to do repro stuff.
Okay.
It's just something we don't want to do. We'd rather do all the original stuff. The
I
older,
think
the older the
that's-
better, you know?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
authentic. Okay, we're going to be back. We're going to do a little bit of wrestling. Well, maybe not you and I are going to wrestle.
No,
but
no,
we're going to
no,
talk about wrestling toys. Yeah?
There's no belt on the line, so we won't wrestle.
Okay, we'll be back. Morning Live, Hunter Toys here in Hamilton on Kenilworth Avenue North. Okay, Mike and I just wrestled in the break. I won. I'm the champion. Yeah, all right. Bounty Hunter Toys. You know what? We're reliving our youth, our childhood, good memories that we had. We're making new memories. Well, at least now I'm a first-time champ here. Hamilton, Kenilworth Avenue North. You can come on in and relive some of your favorite moments as a kid growing up. Mike, big wrestling fan?
Huge wrestling fan. I blame my grandmother.
Your grandmother?
My grandmother. When I was a kid, she used to watch it all the time, so I'd stay with her for on weekends or whatever, and I'd watch wrestling.
Wow.
Yeah, I grew up with Roddy Piper as my favorite. Hulk Hogan was her favorite, so they kind
Really?
of butted
I
heads.
liked, I grew up watching it with my dad. I liked Jake the Snake Roberts
Yeah.
and Jimmy Fly Snuka.
Jimmy Fly, yeah. He was
Yeah, really, really good stuff. Now, you said you're a big fan. I'm seeing this is a really big collection.
We have probably the largest selection of wrestling in probably Ontario, to be honest. I haven't been anywhere else, but I've heard from a ton of people that have come from everywhere in Ontario. We've had wrestlers come here and do toy hunts and videos. We've had a couple of them. Ethan Page, who's from Hamilton, actually. So he's in AEW right now. We've had Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona is his real name, but he's been here with Brian Myers as well. We still get business from them. Matt and Brian were here 4 years ago, and we're still getting people coming in from their video. Oh, yeah.
Oh. So tell us about what you have. I see a lot of these dolls or figurines.
Figurines. They're not
Figurines.
dolls.
Sorry, Mike. Womp, womp, womp.
So we've got wrestling toys going back to early 80s, 83, 84, up to the current stuff. So, I mean, not quite current. Most of our stuff is at least 6 months old. So if there's a figure out that your kids are looking for and you can't find it at Walmart or Toys R Us or Amazon, we've probably got it. We've got a loose bins that the figures start at $5. And they're always in great shape. We don't buy garbage. We don't buy them beat up. You know, we try to make sure everything's in good shape. We've got figures packaged. We've got mini statues. We've got rare stuff, older stuff, limited editions, exclusives, title belts for the figures that they can wear, bendable figures, just so name it. For wrestling, we've got it. As you saw, we have title belts, like little kid title belts.
Yes.
We've had replica life-size, almost real title belts as well.
Really?
They sell really quick.
I
But they're expensive. They're like $400 or $500 a pop.
Yeah. You have a website?
Yeah, bountyhuntertoys.com. Okay. All of our packaged wrestling items are on there. We don't put our loose items because that would just take forever. You know?
Right.
But whenever we buy collections of wrestling, which we always buy collections, doesn't matter how big or small it is, we'll probably buy it, loose, packaged, whatever. We always put them on the website first. So if people go on a waiting list for items on the website, they get first pick,
Nice.
right? Then we put them in the store, and then like 2 days later, we announce on social media, hey, we got more wrestling in. So we look at it as a loyalty thing. So first, the people on our website take the time to fill out the form on the website and go on the waiting list, get first shot. People that come in the store get next shot, and then social media gets gets the leftovers, I guess we say. But everything that's left over is still good. I mean, we don't sell anything bad when it comes to wrestling. It's always good stuff.
Seems like you really got a good system going here.
Yeah.
Bounty Hunter Toys in Hamilton, and we have one more to go. We're going to talk about, I don't know what, surprise me.
We'll figure
How
it
about
out.
that?
Okay, sure.
We'll figure it out. We'll be back on Morning Live at Bounty Hunter Toys. So I'm walking around Bounty Hunter Toys. There's just so much here. Believe me, you need to come in to see everything that I'm seeing. We only have a short amount of time in which I need to stop talking right now to show you as much as we can. But Bounty Hunter Toys on Kenilworth Avenue North here in Hamilton has so many things. You look left, you look left, you look right, look up, like everywhere you look, there's something that could bring you back to your childhood, something maybe you've never heard of, or something you want to know more of, something you want to sell. Mike, my goodness, you have a lot of stuff here, and this is your new location.
That's why we needed a bigger location.
Right.
We have too much stuff.
Too much stuff.
It's not
but
a bad thing. That's a good
exactly
thing. It's a
for a
good thing,
business
yeah.
owner. So we are in the back part of your store.
The back end of the store, yeah, where the G.I. Joe from like 1982 to present G.I. Joe toys are, Masters of the Universe, original Transformers from the 80s as well.
Right.
Back here, Star Trek's back here. There's so much Star Trek
I
back
see
here.
Spock up here. I mean, like I said, and people need to come in here because there's just so much to look at. Now we're backing up here. We have more. Is this superheroes?
We've got not newer, but the last 5-10 years of superheroes. We've got old figures from the 70s, Mego toys, Batman animated series, Spider-Man.
Wow, my
We
goodness.
do so many superheroes. Marvel Legends, DC Universe figures.
Gee, Aaron's trying to keep up
I
with us here.
know.
Sorry, Aaron. We're walking a little fast, but we're trying to get all this in. And then on this side, more
superheroes. This is Marvel
Okay.
Legends stuff, some DC Universe stuff. We also do comic books.
Comic books,
Yeah.
yes, beautiful. I know a lot of people collect these
Yeah,
too.
comics is a small part of our stuff, but we do big books, so we do some very cool stuff.
And again, just to remind people, if they have something at home, in a bin, in the attic, in the basement, they're not sure
Yeah,
if
if you're
it's
not
worth
sure, just
something.
drop us a line.
Okay.
We'll be more than happy. Sometimes we come out, depending on where you live, we'll travel out to pick up the collection if it's too big for you to bring in as well.
Right,
You know?
right.
But I mean, since we've moved here, we've gotten a bunch of collections in already moving here, and that's great. I'm constantly sorting through toys and that in the back. But I can, I get flustered thinking about all the toys that we get in here.
Again, that's a good fluster,
It's a good
right?
thing, yes.
And
definitely.
how has it been moving here and having your new place?
Moving here has been great. I will never move again.
Okay.
Because it took forever to move.
Well, you have so many things.
Well, that's the thing, right? And you have, like, when you move your house, you got to be careful. But when you move your toy store, you got to be really careful.
For sure,
You know, because
yeah.
everything's old and you don't want it to get damaged. But absolutely, it was a real pain. And if it weren't for 4 people, there's no way I would have been able to move the store here. So I need to thank Sean, Beth, my wife Denise, and my dad. So hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad. Thanks, Dad. All right. Well, this is the last time moving, but it's not far from your old location.
No,
Still
we're
local
just a 2-minute
favorite.
drive,
Yeah,
literally,
2-minute
yeah.
drive away. Lots of locals, but I'm sure you get people from out of town coming in too.
All
right?
over the place, yeah. We got parking on the street. We got parking out the back now too, which we never had before.
Oh, that's good.
There's plenty of space, plenty of toys, plenty of fun.
All right, plenty of fun. That sounds good to me. It's all about fun on Morning Live, Bounty Hunter Toys. Thanks, Mike. I think I'm going to do a little shopping in Aaron too.